greatest digital asset ever created. I'm so glad I accumulated before the space got saturated. XRP the greatest digital asset ever created. Make the haters aggravated, get the spaceship activated. XRP the greatest digital asset ever created. I'm so glad I accumulated before the space got saturated.
What's goody? What's good? Welcome back to the channel, guys. You know what's up. So I'm back with a popular demand with the crypto with the XRP news. So you know I don't hold back on the news. Let's get it. You know I come with the excitement. You know I come with the hype. Don't bring me to a concert. Let's go, Brad. Hey. Yeah. 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 2, 3, let's go. Get it. Get it. Get it. Let's go. Let's go, Brad. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all know I come with the energy. Y'all know I come with the excitement. So let's get right into this thing. Brad Garlinghouse is talking about Tether being delisted. And how it's expecting to be delisted by December the 13th, and how big this stablecoin that Rlusd is coming. I mean, it's coming, y'all. If y'all like it, y'all love it. It's here. It's here. Listen to Brad Garlinghouse.
I doubt Tether may continue to grow, but I doubt it will have the same market share in 2 years, let's say. So I think there's an opportunity, and I think bringing more liquidity on chain, bringing more liquidity on the XRPL. Is good for everybody in the XRP ecosystem.
So there's talks of stablecoin legislation around the corner in the United States. Do you think it's going to have a similar shakeup like it did, well, the EU regulations did, where Tether may lose some share here, and that would be beneficial for Rlusd?
Yeah, I mean, look, I think it would be beneficial for all stablecoins that are compliance first, that take a regulatory first, a front foot towards regulation. I don't think Rlusd would be one example of that I think will do well, but not the only one. So I do think we will get legislation. Hard to know exactly when, but hopefully sometime the next year, given the election. You know, it's hard to make predictions around that.
Sure.
Yeah, let's get it. It's a lot of news on this Rlusd, and I want to bring you a lot of information pertaining to Rlusd and the stablecoin. So I want to let Joel Katz, who is a CTO, at Ripple, to explain more about the stablecoin and for you guys to understand a lot better.
Also known as Joel Katz, CTO at Ripple. I recently released a list of suggestions for XRP ledger development, and I got a lot of questions about the stablecoin proposal. So I thought it might be helpful for me to walk through what I have in the design to give people a better idea of how I intended the system to work. So first of all, it's a collateralized stablecoin. That means tokenized assets whose value are expected to remain constant in some unit. So if it's a dollar stablecoin and you have 10 of it, you're expecting its value to remain stable at $10. These assets have a backing asset, in this case XRP. That means that there is something that is supposed to guarantee its value. Now, in some of those systems, you can actually redeem the stablecoin for the backing asset. In some, you can't. What's interesting about this proposal is that the stable coins are perfectly liquid to XRP at face value on the ledger. So in other words, if you have $1 in a dollar stable coin designed on the system, what you have is a $1 claim on XRP enforceable by the ledger's payment mechanics. And the reason that that's important is with some other stablecoin designs, if the stablecoin isn't popular, it won't necessarily be liquid. If it's not listed on an exchange, if it can't easily be deposited and withdrawn, it won't be that useful. By the design of this system, the stablecoins can be offered through the on-ledger decentralized exchange, and they spend like XRP. So you don't need to find some way to make them liquid. You can just spend them right on the ledger. And of course, they can be pegged to anything that someone can provide a price feed on. Fiat currencies are probably what people typically think of, like dollars and euros or whatever. But they can also be pegged to things like stocks or precious metals or any other value source. As long as someone can provide a price feed for it, you can have a stablecoin pegged to that value. So there are 5 critical components to the system. There's the operator. That's the person or entity that provides the price feed and creates the system. There's the price feed itself. There are the collateralized positions. These are the things that hold the collateral. Then there's the redemption process, which is the way that someone who holds the stable coin converts it into XRP in a payment. And then there's a series of incentives to ensure that the stable coin remains convertible to sufficient XRP to back its value.
All right, let's get it. Let's move on. So pretty much that's Joe Katz. Also, this is Monica Long speaking about the stable coin and how massive it'll be. Listen up to this.
A focus on introducing the stablecoin to our payments customers. So we'll first focus on the licensed payment companies and banks who we already serve.
Banks who they already serve.
The different stablecoins, different assets other than XRP have been a part of our mix for the last year plus. And again, it comes back to, well, what is the actual use case for the customer? If it's a USD flow, just use a USD stable. That's very logical. Or, if there's cost efficiency to gain through using a stable coin pair, let's do that. So we'll focus first where we already have our business and the demand. But, I think that liquidity for stable coins, a lot of it is coming from the more retail markets, the traders, and you mentioned the exchanges as a key distribution point. I think that's been key to building liquidity and market cap for all the stable coins. So that's a tried and true recipe.
Do you think it'll be part of your recipe?
Yeah, I think that creating a distribution network and points of access for stablecoin will be important.
What other sort of initiatives are underway at the firm that are a priority for the second half of the year?
So yes, the launch of the stablecoin is certainly a big area of focus for us.
Well, we can maybe spend a bit more time.
All right, I don't want to go too long on this, but it's like a 6-minute video. But pretty much Monica Long was mentioning what their project was as far as the stable coin, how it's all going to work, and who they're tailoring first. So if you guys look on Some Wallet, right, and you can add the RLUSD as a trust line. This is like the interface of Some Wallet when you're trying to add a trust line. You pretty much click on RLUSD, click it, and you need, I think, maybe like 2 XRP just to add a trust line. All right, so that's what it looks like. And then when you go in there, you'll see what is the equivalence for just simply one RLUSD stablecoin. It is 500 XRP coins. And when I look back recently, it was like 618 XRPs just to get one RLUSD stablecoin. So you guys do your research on that. Look up the Some Wallet and try to get you some stablecoins. But again, it's a stablecoin, so it's not fluctuating up and down as XRP. But this is Cardano's CEO, pretty much mentioning how the Ripple stablecoin is a big deal.
There were some technical discussions and some business discussions, and we also wish them well on RLUSD. That's a major win for the XRP ecosystem. I really want RLUSD not only to succeed on XRP, but I'd like to see it become a multi-chain asset, go across the entire ecosystem, and it'd be a lot of fun to see if we can bring it to Cardano. So that was another part of the discussion.
Key thing right there is a lot of fun if we can bring it to Cardano. So you see they trying to partner. If you guys ever remember Donald Trump talking about bringing that $36 trillion of money debt onto the blockchain, listen up.
Who knows, maybe we'll pay off our $35 trillion, hand him a little crypto check, right? We'll hand him a little Bitcoin and wipe out our $35 trillion. But how do you...
See?
Who knows, maybe we'll pay off our $35 trillion, hand him a little crypto check, right? We'll hand him a little Bitcoin.
Hand him a little Bitcoin.
Out our $35 trillion. But how do you... Who knows, maybe we'll pay off...
Who knows? We might pay off our $36 trillion debt on the blockchain, So RLUSD increases... Demand of RLUSD increases, so does the utilization of XRP, right? And then XRP's liquidity improves. Institutions see XRP ecosystem as visible. It's an alternative for Swift, driving the future adoption of XRP as a key asset. So pretty much New York has approved the Ripple stablecoin. Now we just about to get into the bags, guys. We're getting into the bags. I also want to bring this to your attention as well. They talk about more than just crypto. We're talking about wealth transfer. We're understanding that crypto is a blessing, and take this seriously, because a lot of people will become wealthy and have a lot of generational wealth, and crypto is allowing us to do that. And it's not going to be another time in history where you're able to make so much financially for your family. So listen up to him and how he talks about the wealth transfer and how it's very biblical, and we should take more understanding and understand wealth and understand what God is allowing us to be a blessing for your family and for yourself within this crypto space.
This is so deep, bro, what God has been saying. He's been talking to me today about wealth. And he was talking about, he said, wealth, when I'm talking about the transfer of wealth, when you break that word wealth down in ancient Hebrew, bro, one of the meanings of it is influence. So he was saying, I'm not just giving my children a transfer of material possessions. My children are getting a transfer of influence.
Oh, yeah.
But the issue is this. The world uses wealth to have influence. It's because they have, even if you look at the satanic system, the economy system, the international bankers, all that stuff that drives everything, it's because they control the money. So their wealth has allowed them to have influence, that they can control what's on TV, they can control what agendas get pushed, they can control all that because they have the wealth. And there's a quote by one, I forgot what it says. It says, give me access to controlling a country's money, and I control the whole thing. I forgot how he said it, but it's pretty much that. Like, I've run that now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But God is like, no, but what I'm raising up is I'm giving my children material resources, but it's only to serve the wealth they already have, the influence they already have. We don't need money to have influence, right? Like you said, it's just a tool. It's going to be a servant that's going to help serve the influence we already have.
Yeah.
The real influence is going to come from the fact that we've been walking through the wilderness, the intimates.
6-7 years.
God has given us understanding of the soul. And so we're talking, last time about us speaking the language of the soul.
All right, I don't want to get into this too much and too depth in this. I will leave the link in the description below, guys. But all I'm going to say is, I'm going to leave y'all with this. Buy more! Buy more! Buy more! Not a financial advisor, but I'm out. Peace!